Okay, so moving then to China, you decided to focus on China. It's like you said, it's huge middle class, an opportunity that can't be ignored, especially not, I think, if you're in China or in Australia.
Yeah.
So what were your first steps? How did you sort of start to explore whether or not China was right for you?
Sure. So we our initial path was to engage with the local Dago community here in Australia, and I guess for a couple of reasons. Number one, to
Sorry, just before we move on, can you explain the term Daigo?
Dago, I think in Mandarin means on behalf of, and they're locals local resident Chinese citizens who might be here at university or who have migrated here permanently, buy products on behalf of their family and friends back in China. So infant formula is a really good, the prime example, and everyone's
Yep.
aware of and seen it in the press. But it's they'll email their friends here in Australia and say, "Can you get me 3 tins of A2 formula," or whatever the brand may be, and they package it up and send it to them and make money doing that.
Yeah.
They're trusted advocates, really, I think, for picking the best brands.
Yeah.
The brands that we sell.
And not only are they asked to buy this, they might be asked to recommend a brand that's popular in Australia or that people they know people use here. So we felt that community was a good way to begin to build our brand awareness in China, and B was a good test as well to see what feedback we got on the products, to see whether it did resonate with Chinese people, whether the scents of the oils were attractive to those buyers. So it ticked a few boxes for us, and once we had engaged with the Dogo community and the feedback was very positive and they loved the products just as much as the people in Australia, we thought then let's really invest some time and resources into getting it into China.
And certainly the social media, again, I touched on it before, but for a young business that doesn't have a big marketing budget, I think the social platforms that we've done here and that we're now doing for the Chinese social platforms like Weibo and WeChat, but initially Instagram, Facebook, those were ways that we sort of started to reach out to people. And again, because of our packaging and because of this initial PR, experiences that we got, for example, the Chinese sale, that was something that all of a sudden gave us exposure to different markets internationally.
Yeah.